right. See if we can get some people in here for this fight that just took place. We're gonna see what it is. What's up? What's up? What's up? We're gonna get some people up in here. We're gonna talk about this major fight that just went down, or what, or should we call it a fight, guys? Oh my goodness. In the title, you see total domination. Total domination. That's what you call total domination. Good fight. I ain't gonna say it was great, but good. What's up, everyone? How y'all doing? Superdell here. As some of y'all know I'm a big boxing fan. Y'all know I love boxing. I really like UFC. Starting to get the love of it. Still learning UFC, but I'm a big boxing fan. It's not too much that you can discourage me when we're talking about boxing. I really studied it. Huge fan. It's a lot of politics in boxing, a lot of politics. But today's fight, Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia. And I said it before and I said it again. It's hard. It's very rare you have someone nowadays moving up 2 weight classes to go against the best. Not to go against some mediocre, but to go against the best, or one of the 2 best that's in that weight division. It's very, very hard. What's up, guys? What's going on with y'all? What is up? So, y'all seen it? I know. Look, can we get one thing clear? The PBC commentators are trash. Can we say it again? PBC commentators are trash. I don't know who this one guy is. I don't know. Lennox Lewis was better than before that last one that he called. But these commentators on PBC is trash. Sean Porter, trash as a commentator. That other guy that they always have, that Hall of Famer boxer that be sitting way in the back, trash. I think them guys is just too far back to see the fight. After 6 rounds, they had the fight. I think Sean Porter said it was 4 rounds to 2. And that's why Errol Spence said what he said in the ring. Sean Porter can't sit at the table, at the dinner table with him, because he is trash. I can't stand these commentators who are really fanboys of some of these fighters. Instead of calling the fight like it is, he's really not touching Garcia. Or, the punch didn't get all the way through. But the punch got through. It don't matter if you got half touch, a quarter touch, you got touch. So that's a point. These commentators are trash. Ray Mancini, trash. That dude really, Ray need to get up out of there. Ray need to get up out of there. And the reason why, because they don't be calling the fights like they supposed. I don't know. I think they are too far away to be calling the fight. That's my honest opinion. That's my honest opinion. You're right. Garcia is too small. He better go back down to 135. He can get by with a 140, a mediocre 140 pounder, like Adrian Broner. He can get away with that. You ain't getting away, and we all know Adrian Broner is not a top welterweight, period. He just got a lot of this which sells the fight, and people want to see him get knocked on his tail. And that's why he continues to get some of these major fights. Mikey Garcia never had a chance, guys. His best chance was the first round. That was it. And as you see, it did not work. It did not work at all. He could have killed anybody in the day. Anytime a boxer go into that ring, you can get killed. There are many fighters that get killed in the ring from a headshot. It's trauma to the head. So, yes, they can get killed. That doesn't mean he's a great commentator. He is terrible as a commentator, or someone who they go to ask questions in between rounds. He is terrible. That guy is terrible. And I'm telling y'all, this guy, look, what Sean Porter was talking about, and I like Sean Porter. As a commentator, I don't like Sean Porter. I don't like that Mancini. He's terrible. They need to have someone like me up there calling it like it is. That guy who was talking while Lennox Lewis was talking, you could tell his money was on Garcia. You can tell it. That's why these commentators, they try to steer you in a whole nother direction, trying to give you hope. I mean, I understand you sell the fight, but come on now. This was total domination. And for them not to give this guy his recognition until the 12th. And then the guy say, well, there's still a chance in the 12th. Man, this Mikey was beat up, guys. Mikey could have hit me and I wouldn't have failed. He was beat up. I'm talking about beat up from first round all the way to the 12th. Honestly, I think if Spence on corner would have told him we need him to get knocked out, Garcia would have got knocked out. But they was telling him to be cautious because, yeah, Mikey Garcia, this guy was undefeated for a reason. Undefeated for a reason. I agree, German. I agree. That guy Goosen was terrible. He's terrible. You could tell he was a fanboy. He's a fanboy of Mikey Garcia. And, if I'll tell you the definition of a fanboy. It's a F boy. It's a fuck boy. And I can't stand them type of commentator. Look, when you're calling a fight, you got to separate your commentating from your fan, of being a fan. He was being a fanboy, aka a fuck boy. That's what we call them. I can't stand these type of guys who doesn't want to give the fighters credit. Like, listen, just say your boy is getting beat up today. Hey, look, today is not Mikey Garcia's day. He has taken too many punches. I mean, Errol Spence beat this guy from head to toe. Well, we can't say toe, but head to waist. I mean, I'm talking body shots, head shot, great combination. I mean, I got a list right here, just total domination. From round 6 on down, total domination. Total domination. This wasn't even it was a fight, but I didn't give Garcia not one round. Honestly, I did not give Garcia not one round. And this was the best scoring that we seen in boxing. This was the best scoring we seen in boxing in quite some time, who was right on point. I think one of them gave Garcia like one round, maybe 1.5 rounds, if we can call it that. But all the rest, it was right on point. I had it 120. I had him winning every single round. That's where I called it. Errol Spence is the truth. And I'm going to call it now. If he signed this fight with Pacquiao, he is going to totally dominate Pacquiao. Now, I'm not saying Pacquiao is not going to win a round or 2 or maybe 3. But with the youthness and the oldness of Pacquiao, this will be Pacquiao's only chance to make some real money right here. Because Mayweather, I mean, it's not going to happen, I don't think. I think the next best thing for Pacquiao, Spence called him out, Spence take him out. I'm telling you now, Errol Spence will destroy. I think he's going to put a whooping on Pacquiao. Pacquiao will be lucky if he wins 3 rounds, maybe 4, but it will be another total dominance from Errol Spence. Errol Spence is the truth. Earl Spence can go from body, and then he can go head. He can go head, body, jab, all of it. Power shots, all of it. I don't even need to talk about the power shots. Look, they had this guy, total punches 345 to 75. Earl Spence. Earl Spence destroyed this guy. Destroyed him. And when I tell you destroyed, I mean destroyed. This fight will be going in my Plex. It will be going. I don't know. Mikey Garcia is really going to have to think about it. He need to just stick around 140. To come up to fight the king, it was a total mistake. And this is why, this is why Robert Garcia did not want Mikey to get this fight. See, one thing about Robert Garcia, great trainer. And sometimes we got a trainer got to watch his fighter. Sometimes a trainer, but Mikey Garcia was like, nah, I'm going to go up and I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. And I think I got a chance. Nah, your brother was right, bro. Brian say Mikey did not lay down from the power shots. Brian, we can both agree Mikey got that ass whipped. Whether he laid down, he's a professional boxer. And they said they had this man spawn against guys 160 pounds. Okay, remember, 147. But he got this guy training against guys that walk around 160. He shouldn't have been laying down. You got 3 months, 3 to 4 months to train. All right, if you get hit by these 160 pounders daily or at least 5 times a week, you should be able to withhold, some of these punches. Let's not make no excuses that he didn't get his tail whipped. We're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. We got to call it like it is. You got to be honest with it. I don't care. It's been plenty of fighters that have moved up 2 weight classes and won. All right, we know this. We done seen it. But on this particular day, I think Mikey was too short, first of all. Arms is too short. And he got in there with a supreme fighter, a superb fighter, a fighter that really know how to use the ring, has ring management skills, has skills, period, when it comes to boxing. See, you can't come up in here saying, oh, well, Earl, he was too tall. He was 3 inches too taller than him. You can't come in there and say, oh, well, he handled the body shots. Let's look at the face and let's see how them body shots look tomorrow. Let's see how that face look tomorrow. I guarantee them cheekbones going to be a little bit like this. I guarantee that busted lip going to be just as big as mine. The story will be tomorrow, that face. I never said it would. See, that's what I'm saying. When you got these people who come in on the middle, and it's not about, well, maybe Dallas fan not coming to me about it, because I know it's not about height. If it was about height, we would have seen a lot of tall fighters not getting knocked out. We would have seen that. So maybe I don't think Dallas was talking to me. He might have been talking to somebody out there. I called it. I said it. And I said Mikey Garcia is too small. To go from 135 and to move up to 147, guys, that's 2 weight classes, guys. Yes, he went up to 140 and all right. But again, you jumping up 2 weight classes in 2 fights. That's very, very, very tough. Very, very, very tough. Earl Spence is a supreme fighter, guys. Very great, skilled. You seen it. You seen it. If you're not an Errol Spence fan, you are a complete hater. This was a great. Listen, you can go back and watch this fight in 5 years. If you got, your son want to become a boxer or your daughter want to become a boxer, you can see the skills right then and there. You see it. Now, I ain't going to say this was the great technical fight I've seen, because if we're going to talk technical when we're talking about combinations, I think if you go back to Mayweather versus Arturo Gatti, that was good. If you go back to Trinidad and Bernard Hopkins, that was technical skills, body head shots, breaking that body down and then knocking you out with the head shot. It wasn't that type of technical, skill-wise, but it's still great to see a guy who is the king of one weight class come up to another guy who's king of the weight class, and then you see who really got the skills, how tough it is to move up. Very, 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 very hard to move up. Silverback say, Dale, what is your bet in the next fight? What you talking about, Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao? Are we talking that? I'm going with Errol Spence all day. I think, listen, when they make this fight, and you heard it here first, you heard it on Superdell. Listen, when they make this fight, I guarantee Manny either going to get knocked out or Manny is going to get beat down. And the reason I'm saying it, because he's well past his prime. Well past his prime. He's in his 40s. You talk about a young lion that's coming through. And I'm telling you, Errol Spence will win 8 rounds to 4, if not 9 to 3. I'm telling you that now. I would not even lie to you. Canelo and Spence. Dallas fan, that's not going to be a fight too soon. That'll probably be 2 or 3 years out. I can't even call that one. That's Dallas fan, that's not a fight we'll see. We got to be realistic here. We're talking middleweight or super middleweight, all right, because 168, and now you're talking about 147. We got to be real with these theories. We won't see that fight for probably never. We probably won't ever see that fight. Yes, Jersey. And that's why I would say Errol Spence will win, because Manny will let you punch him in his head. And he take a lot of risk. A lot. And if you got a skilled technical fighter and a guy that's 40, 41 years old, it's only a matter of time. You think Diaz knocked him out and he was asleep and we thought he was dead in the ring? I'm telling you. No, he's not going to move up to fight no super middleweight. Let's call it this. Let's call it like it is. If you want to see a super fight, let's try Andre Ward versus Canelo. Now let's talk business, Dallas fan. And my money is going to go towards Andre Ward. There's a reason why Andre Ward can't get a fight. Too skilled. Too skilled. Now, we're going to talk about that. We can talk about Andre Ward versus Canelo. I will ask you that, Dallas fan. Who would you take? That's more realistic. And I guarantee Canelo don't want them problems. I don't know what his weight was tonight. I couldn't tell you. Only thing I know is Mikey Garcia got his tail whipped. Dallas say Canelo all day. Put your money where hey, both of y'all Dallas boys, put your money where your mouth is. If Andre Ward and Canelo fight, I guarantee you, Ward is going to beat the mess out of Canelo. Triple G 2-0. Triple G is out of his prime. That was a listen, what Golden Boy Promotions did, they did a technical move. Triple G and Canelo was supposed to fight 5 years ago. But the older we let him get, the better chance the young lion got the young lion has a better chance, a better percentage of winning. Triple G is old and slow right now. Y'all seen it. This guy's ain't Conor McGregor. Hey, Conor, hey, look, let's see who will win between Conor McGregor and that cell phone he smashed. Spence and Crawford. I would love to see that. I would love to see that fight. But my money was still going towards Spence. It ain't gonna be a pretty fight, I tell you that. My money still go towards Spence, but very, very entertaining. I would love to see Crawford and Spence. I would love to see that. I would pay for it. I would pay, listen, I would pay real money pay-per-view to see that fight. Honestly. They wasn't supposed to fight 5 years ago. Canelo wasn't even a middleweight. Dion. What is it? 2019? All right, 4 years ago. All right, you got me 4 years ago. All right. 4 years ago. And you can't tell me that in 2015 they wasn't talking. All right. 4 years ago. All right. I correct myself. 4 years ago they was talking. 2015. The reason I know because I was hoping the fight would happen in 2015. Golden Boy wouldn't even let that boy get in the ring with Triple G because Triple G was knocking cats completely into 2 years. Cats wasn't waking up, missing their kid's birthday. What we got? Spence showed great skills today, guys. Great skills. Great skills. What's up, Miss Bonnie? Yeah, you know, these are true boxing fans. Sometimes to get it, look, the bigger the fight, if this was a big fight, you'll probably see over 1,000 people up in here. This was a nice fight. It wasn't like super big, but this is a very nice fight. And you got to commend Mikey for coming up. I would have listened to, he should have listened to his brother though. He should have listened to his brother. This is the place coming out the side. Oh yes, absolutely. Oh yes. Any profits? Other knowledge? Of course, a video with some dude just talking to get a few likes. Mario. Sorry, dog. You can't get under my skin though. But thank you for coming through. Tell him again, Mario. Tell him again. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah. He want to fight. Pacquiao just trying to get, listen, the thing about Pacquiao has a lot of debt with the United States and his country. He owe a lot of taxes, guys. So he need major fights. All that money that he was making, knocking, you know, allegedly on them drugs. All right, allegedly on them juices back in the days. Hey, don't get me to talking. Don't get me to talking. Knocking out middleweights. One hitter quitters. Okay. Why y'all think it took so long for him and Mayweather to fight? Mayweather say we want to do the Olympic drug testing. He said we want to do the Olympic style drug testing. Pacquiao was like, nah, forget that. Nope. No. No, Mario, that's what I was saying. Say it again. A Spence and Crawford will be a very nice. That's a huge fight right there. That is huge. Very, very huge in that weight class. That's very, very huge in that weight class. And I think the numbers will be way better than what we've seen tonight. This is an okay fight. I don't like, I honestly, I really don't like PBC commentating. I do not like their commentators. Honestly, I just do not enjoy their commentators. I'm gonna just be for real. I do not enjoy their commentating. I do not enjoy it because them guys are terrible. I mean, I think they need to really, I think they need to bring Roy Jones over. Even though I ain't like that Roy Jones fight when the Triple G and Canelo first fight. It seems like they got paid off a little bit, but I do like Roy Jones. I like him as a commentator. I definitely like him as a commentator. Listen, that commentator, man, I mean, they are terrible. And you heard the back and forth, um, Lennox Lewis and the guy, they kind of went back and forth there. They commentating is terrible for PBC on these type of main events like this. I think the commentating is terrible, guys. I mean, honestly, yeah. Hey, you're right, Dallas Red Hell. Absolutely, I like Max Kellerman and I like Roy Jones. I think they would have let it be known. But some of these guys, they fanboys. They are fans of a certain fighter. So if anything happened, if I mean, if they get hit or just get touched or nicked, well, that's really not going to hurt him. How do you know? How do you know? And sometimes, I was hoping Lennox Lewis would have been like, man, listen, dog, stop with the nonsense. Your boy is getting beat down. But I know you got to remain professional. But I'm telling you guys, that is PBC commentators are the worst. Are the worst in the business. They really, if they want to get more fans uh to watch these fights, they got to get better commentators because they fanboys. You could tell who's a fanboy and who's really out there calling it like it is. And if you listen to this fight tonight, you knew who was on whose side. You knew it. I mean, he is still not over. Man, we know it's not over. Anything can happen in boxing or UFC. We seen it plenty of times where boxers be getting their tail whipped, and one shot changed the whole fight. One fight. The trains us say sometimes they talk ish for fans to continue to pay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about Al Bernstein is all right. I ain't gonna say he's up there in the best that I would listen to, but he's all right. I would listen to him over these commentators that they got now. Earl Spence won the fight handily. I had it. Earl Spence won total shutout. I had Earl Spence winning 12 rounds to zip. I just told you, Earl Spence, I mean, not Earl, Earl Spence won the fight. Earl, if you look, if you look at the title of this video, it said Garcia versus Spence post-fight live chat. Total domination by Spence. So if you read the title, you will see that Spence won. Spence won by total domination. Total domination. Easy work, as trainers said. Easy work. This was easy work. What's up, Miss Billy? What's going on with you? Yeah, he definitely was dressed like Lucky Charms. And we're talking about Sean Porter, who probably lost that fight. He probably won by the. He barely won that fight last week. AJ and Big Baby, AJ should win easily in that fight. Just off of skills and height. Should win. Val Mack say Earl a weight bully. Stop it. From a Mikey fan, congratulations to Earl Spence for a very cool and smart fight. I wasn't sure about Spence's abilities against Mikey, but now I'm 100% fan. Israel, salute to you. Now that's that. Not listen. Now that's that. Look, even though you're a fan of one, you said, listen, I really didn't know about Earl Spence, and I learned something. This guy has skills. That's what's up, Israel. That's what's up. Some of these fanboys still, they talk weight, all of this. They talking all of that. Yeah. Ryan Garcia say Marcus Garcia wasn't stupid. Earl Spence teach him a real boss lesson. Yeah, I mean, his brother told him not to do it. His brother say, listen, dog, don't do it. But Mikey probably got a nice little something. With pay-per-views and everything, Mikey probably gonna take home probably about, $5-6 million total, somewhere around there. But he got a good lesson, and now he got a blemish record. Big Mike say Sean Porter's from my hometown, Akron, Ohio. Yeah, well, that outfit he had on today was terrible. The hat didn't even match the color of the suit. Terrible. And that's why I like how Earl Spence said. And for Sean Porter, you can't even sit at the sit at the dinner table with me. Get your tail out of here. You fake. Sean Porter I like Sean Porter when he was quiet. I like him when he's quiet. No, it wasn't no knockdowns. No knockdowns. It was a beatdown, but no knockdowns. I think Earl Spence corner really kept him cautious. I wish they would have told him, let your hands go. Let's get rid of him. Let's see if we can get rid of him. Take a chance. But they didn't really want him taking a chance. They just, beat him down round for round. But I would have loved to see him let his hands go, really let him go, and try to get Garcia up out of there. And that might be true, Joel. He probably had he probably held back. And that's what Triple G had to do. He had to hold back just to get a big fight from Canelo. He had to hold back. He had to start getting hit because the way Triple G was knocking people out, Golden Boy would not allow him to fight Triple G. So Triple G had to show that he could get hit and take hits. Crawford is the only one who can challenge Spence. That's going to be a very, very good fight if they can make it happen. It won't be this year, but early next year, I could see that going down in February, March. That would be a very, very good fight. Very, very good fight. If Spence had power, I regret missing the fight. Yes, Spence, heck yeah. Spence got power. Yeah. This was total domination. That's right. But I still like Mikey Garcia, but I think this was a little bit too much for Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia is a nice, good fighter. He's a great fighter of his class. But I think he just bit off too much. I mean, he moved up to challenge who everyone consider as the best at 147. The best at 147. I'm gonna call it like this. Somebody asked me maybe about a month ago who I think will win between Spence and Mayweather. Who do y'all think? Who you think will win between Spence and Mayweather? Oh, I can't wait to see this. Who would y'all think will win against right now? Floyd Mayweather or Earl Spence? I know who I would pick. Oh, Mayweather easy, huh? Right hook say Spence. Oh, we got Hustler saying Spence. B. Davies said Mayweather. Jamar Jones say Mayweather. Oh, Shakur Williams Mayweather. Ken X Mayweather. Show enough say Spence. We got a lot of Mayweather fans up in here, huh? Mayweather versus Spence. Who would you say will win? Y'all know there's a reason why Mayweather is not going against these young lions, right? Y'all do understand that, right? There's a reason why. Look at all of this. Look at this. Everybody saying Mayweather. I would tell you now, if they was to sign a fight today, what is this? This is March, and let's say April, May, June, and let's just say they fight in July. Spence will beat. I think Spence will put it on Mayweather because of age and youth and age. I'm gonna just call it like I did. Hey, Mayweather is a chess master to them old cats, or them cats who them cats who are washed up. I don't agree with that right now. See, y'all look at Mayweather's last few fights. What, Berto, McGregor? Who else did he fight? That dude over in Tokyo. Come on now. Berto washed up. With the guy over, I don't know what that was over in Tokyo. That was easy money right there. Mayweather love boxing. That don't mean nothing. A lot of them guys love boxing. Mayweather would get punished by Spence. Mayweather, what, 42? 41, 42? Mayweather will get punished by Spence. Punished. We ain't talking about no 34 or 35-year-old Mayweather. Come on now. There's a reason why Mayweather never went against them young lions. I said, name somebody that Mayweather fought that was young within the last 8 years. I'll sit back and wait. Who was a top-notch fighter? I'll sit back and wait. Canelo wasn't ready for prime time. Canelo was not ready for prime time. That was a money grab. Money grab. That's right. For now, you know it's crooked. See? They said Canelo. Canelo was not ready for prime time when he fought Mayweather there. He was just an upcoming lion. Mayweather was in his prime. Strategic move. Strategic move. Y'all keep saying Spence versus Canelo. Guys, you talking about moving up 3 different weight classes to get to Canelo. You talking about, so you want Spence. See, and let me educate y'all right quick. Spence 147. So you want him to go past 154, past 160, and go up to 168 to fight this guy, right? 3 weight classes, huh? Stop it, guys. Stop it. Y'all showing y'all y'all showing y'all mindset. That's showing that y'all don't know about boxing. That's showing you don't know about these weight classes. He will not go up no 3 weight classes to fight no Canelo. Stop it. Tell Canelo to go up 1 class to fight Andre Ward. Madonna, done. Stick a fork in Madonna. I would love to see Spence against Crawford. We talking about that. We would love to see that, guys. Listen, after tonight, if you're not a Spence fan or you don't believe in Spence, or maybe you never seen Spence, you better be a believer now. I'm glad some of y'all are tuned in. Again, my name is Superdell. This is the home of cutting the cable cord solution. So on this channel, guys, I teach you, and we got a team that's called DST. We teach you how to cut the cable cord, how to watch pay-per-view for pennies, or maybe about 30 cents, or maybe about 15 cents a day. We don't pay or no 60, 70, $80 for pay-per-view fights. All right. If you're not subscribed, this is your chance to subscribe. Come learn how to cut the cable cord the right way. Come learn how to use the right device. You can jailbreak. A lot of people don't like that we call, when we do the fire sticks, we say jailbreak, but it is what it is. I'm calling it jailbreak. The super smart, educated people who think they smarter than everybody in the world, they call it side loading. They hate when we say jailbreak. Oh, Dell, it's not jailbreaking. All you're doing is side loading. Shut up. We're going to call it jailbreak. That's the term, everybody. That's the term 95% of the people use. But if you want to learn how to jailbreak a fire stick, 4K, a Cube, or Android TV box, then you come to the right channel. Click that subscribe button now. Click that button, and that way you can go from paying $150 to maybe just paying just for your internet. Again, we get to see all major fights for the low. You got people that's paying like $5 a month and still get to see all the HBO channels, all premium channels, all the NFL games, all the NBA games for $5 a month, $10 a month, $15 a month, no more than $20 a month. I'm telling you, if you want to learn how to cut the cord, you better subscribe to this channel. I'm telling you now. I watched the fight for maybe about 15 cents. I'm telling you, you come to the right channel, click that subscribe button, and just watch and learn. Watch these videos, how to jailbreak, how to program an Android TV box, how to program an Nvidia Shield. That's what this channel is about. And we got a few haters up in here. Some haters. They mad because Mikey Garcia lost. I see y'all. See, Big Mike know what it is. We love watching major events for like almost free, guys. I'm telling you, you would have seen that Total Domination tonight and wouldn't be. And if you was a Mikey Garcia fan, you wouldn't be mad that you spent $75, $80 and watch your boy lose. The reason listen, the reason Robert Garcia told him, he said, dude, that's a little bit too much right now. Leave that dude alone. Earl Spence couldn't even find a fight. Mikey Garcia said, I'll fight him, and called him out for no reason. Just called him out. Well, I know he won't be calling nobody else out. At least I hope he wouldn't. Especially when you're moving up 2 weight classes. W Will say I pay $5 and $1 to the plug. That's what's up. D Wills 81. That's what's up. Ain't nothing like having a plug. That's why I say, if you want to know how to get the plug, you better subscribe to this channel. You got to subscribe. Hey, Strategic moves over here. Yep. You got to respect it, guys. But definitely, salute to Earl Spence. He total domination. Total dominant. Great body work, head shots, everything. He showed you the whole package. That's why it scares me if he go against Crawford. It kind of scares me. It scares me. Yes, I bet on Garcia and I lost, but I don't mind because Spence was a beat. Thank you, Tommy. See, Tommy is a real fan of the sport. Even though I like this guy the most, sometimes look, I love Roy Jones. I love Roy Jones. That was, to me, Roy Jones in my lifetime. I'm 43 years old. Roy Jones is the greatest fighter of my lifetime. People can say Muhammad Ali. I didn't live Muhammad Ali era. I mean, I see him. I see fights of him, very entertaining. But to me, Roy Jones is the best fighter I've seen in my lifetime. Skill-wise, will beat you, destroy you, and knock you out. Now, Roy Jones was, I have to agree, was before his time. Roy Jones wiped out any competition it was. It wasn't no competition. But when he lost when Tarver knocked him out, that was I was hurt. I was hurt. I was a fanboy. But I had to admit that, damn, somebody finally caught Roy Jones. And it was going to happen. You know how it is. You start getting older, your reflexes is not the same. And if you look at that fight with Tarver and Roy threw the first punch and missed. Tarver countered and caught him. So I want to see Pacquiao versus Spence more than Pacquiao versus Thurman. Me too. I agree. I never did listen, this goes to show you. I never said Mikey wasn't a beast. I'm saying Mikey was outclassed because he moved up 2 weight classes. He was outclassed today. That don't mean that he was a loser. Don't get me wrong. He's a loser tonight. He is a loser. I'm not going to say, because but I give him credit for trying. But at the end of the day, he lost. He lost. Let's just call it like it is. Mikey Garcia, Mikey Garcia is a loser tonight. He lost to someone who got way better skills than him. Way better. It showed tonight. A total package. Chad says Spence will have to be on his game to beat Pac-Man. Man, please. Chad, stop it. Pacquiao just won a check, man. Pacquiao will be lucky if he win 3 or 4 rounds when they fight. If he signed the paperwork. And Pacquiao better not be coming in saying, I want to make the more money. No, man, your prime days is over. Right now, you living off of name recognition. You beat up Broner. Broner? The same dude who got beat down by Madonna? The same dude who got beat down by Mikey Garcia? Broner? Man, please. Pacquiao would not. Listen, that's if he survived. Because I think Mikey Garcia and Spence are more just, I think they are really friends outside of the ring. As you heard, they was hanging out a lot, promoting the fight, but they were hanging out without even promoting the fight. All right? I think they are friends outside of the ring. So he probably just didn't want to embarrass him too bad, but give him a nice, good beating. But, man, I think if that corner would have said, dude, go on, take him out. Get him up out of here. I think he would have got knocked out. Like you say, 5 on the main event. That's what's up. I really don't think Pac want to fight Spence. I think Pacquiao really want Mayweather because then he'll get a bigger payday. But if he don't get Mayweather, he'll get Spence. That's the only way he can make some money. That's the only way. If he fight Mayweather, he gonna get a guaranteed, what, 15, 20 million? You know? But now if he fights Spence, he'll probably get a guaranteed about 10. You know, because it's going to be on pay-per-view. It'll probably be a little bit more once all the numbers come in. We got to do all the numbers. We got to do the pay-per-view numbers. And Manny got a nice following. That there's no denying that. Manny Pacquiao has a very nice following, a large following, a very large following. Remember, he got a whole country. So he may end up getting 15 to 20 million too. But I think with the following that he'll get a guaranteed 15, 20 million with Mayweather, but then probably get an extra 10 to 15 with the pay-per-view. Because he got the country over there on his back. And that counts. From this newer era, Chavez Sr. He could fight Crawford. He could. And we're going to have a lot of people, guys. We're going to have a lot of people try to make up within the next 48 hours. This is what you're going to hear on the blogs. All right. Well, Mikey was too small. Well, Spence came in a little bit more heavier. Well, Mikey, his arms is too short. Or, Spence, he was just too tall. You know, you're going to hear these excuses. But the real boxing fans is going to say, listen, he tried and, it was worth the try. Not too many people move up 2 weight classes to try to fight the best. I'm talking about the king. Usually they go up 2 weight classes to fight somebody in the middle, something like that. Mikey went up to fight the king. It was like Family General, Family Dollar going up against like Walmart. Like you got a total package where you can go in and buy anything from bikes, oil changes, clothes, get makeup, buy a ring to, to someone who just, sells some towels, sell, a few forks and spoons. You can get a pop, you're talking about a whole package of Walmart, which is Spence, and then you got Family Dollar or Dollar General. That's the analogy I'm gonna use. Yeah, you can go into Dollar General and get you some socks, but you got better options at Walmart. Yeah, you can go up in Dollar General and get you a meal, one of them little dollar meals, banquets. But you can go to Walmart and get a whole selection of dollar meals. Yeah, you can go up in Dollar General and get you like Colgate, the cheap Colgate, toothpaste, toothbrush. You might get some Aquafresh. You might get something like that. Well, then when you go to Walmart, you got a whole selection. Colgate, Aquafresh, the stuff with people who got false teeth where they stick it up in their gums and it stick. You get the whole package. That's what I'm saying. That's the analogy I can use. You had a total package versus someone who had a little something, but not the package, to make it a good competition. All right. Yeah, Target versus Sears. Or Sears versus Target, as I should say, right? Right. Manny was on them damn steroid. Hey, Didi, allegedly, right? Hey, Didi, I know what you're talking about now. And Didi, allegedly, I agree. Cause they got Manny Pacquiao. He be going through YouTube channels and he be letting people know, hey, if you say I'm doing drugs or I did drugs, I'm suing you. That cat gonna get this TV and this TV out of me. That's it, because I'm broke. Laker Larry said, I'm a Mikey fan, but I knew he was taking too much to chew with Spence. What's your take on Spence and Thurman? I think Spence will get Thurman. Thurman was good at 135 and 140, but Thurman has taken a lot of shots at 147. A lot. Stuff that we didn't see him take. And I think his power is not the same at 147. I will go with Spence. I think, look, I will think the first 4 rounds, Thurman will have a good chance because Thurman got some heat. He got some power. And if he connect right, he'll knock you out. But after like the 4th round, that's it. There's at 147, Thurman is not knocking nobody out at 147. Nope. He'll be saying his other shoulder is hurting. Yeah, Polydent. So you got a little bit more at Walmart, right? Local hardware store versus Home Depot. Y'all get what I'm saying. I'm liking y'all. Y'all got humor just like me. I salute y'all. Y'all all right with me. Thurman been running for 2 years. Yes, Thurman, even though he got an injury, he had the injury to the his shoulder. But Thurman is not the same Thurman that we seen at 135 and 140. And then you see him at 147. It is not the same Thurman. We see him take a lot of abuse at 147. Pedro, Pac-Man is only going to do it because he need the money. What do you think about Danny Garcia in this? Danny Garcia, I think he's still a threat, but I think to beat Danny Garcia, you just got to outwork him. You got to put the pressure on Danny Garcia, and you got a good chance winning. The blueprint is out on Danny Garcia. If you pressure him and you put that pressure on him, he is not good. He's starting to fall in that same category as Adrian Broner without the talking smack, always talking smack. With Adrian Broner, if you put the heat on Adrian Broner, you're gonna beat Adrian Broner. If you put the heat on Danny Garcia, you start to see it. You start to see it a little bit more. He has a hard time with pressure fighters. So Brandon could say Crawford, Spence. I'm still going to stay with Spence. I love Crawford. I think Crawford is very skillful. His skill settings is superb. I just think with the weight, because he's 140, he move up 147. I'm telling you, 7 pounds make a difference, guys. 7 pounds make a difference. True Serum say Garcia body beat up Spence fist tonight. Sure did. AB should go and fight at the local carnival. You know what, Mel? And I will watch it. Adrian Broner is terrible, guys. Terrible. Adrian Broner is terrible. And I love the smack talk, but you already know, he's just a mediocre fighter. And why do we watch Adrian Broner to see him? Because we want to see him get his ass knocked out. No one is, he's been knocked down, but nobody has knocked him out. He cut that beard for nothing that last fight. Yep, Joe Anderson, he was a punching bag. Yes. I don't want to see. It's you know what? Porter would lose that fight off of skill sets alone. Porter is a great pressure fighter. If you fall into the gameplay with Sean Porter, you will lose. But for someone like Spence who has a jab and has power, will keep Porter at bay. Remember, if you got a good jab, I don't care what type of game plan you come in. If you got a good jab, you probably got like 85% chance of winning. A jab keep you at bay. Remember that. We ain't talking about the power punching. What happened when we seen Klitschko? All right, y'all remember when Klitschko first came into the scene? He did not have a jab and was getting knocked all over the place. He got with, I assume, where I the greatest trainer of all time, Emmanuel Stewart. Emmanuel Stewart taught Klitschko what? A jab. How to keep these guys up off of you. I know you got a glass chin. And the blueprint is out that you got a glass chin. I'm gonna teach you how to use this. I'm gonna teach you how to use this jab. And you're gonna jab them, you're gonna tear their face up, and now they're gonna feel your power. Klitschko went what? 30 years without losing a fight? All because of who? Emmanuel Stewart teaching him the what? Jab. The jab is a very, very important punch. Very, very important punch. Nope, Isaac, I do not think Porter is a threat to Spence. Again, too many. Look at the skill set. Go back and watch that fight from last Friday, or was it last Saturday, when Porter against Ugas, I can't remember his name, and then watch tonight fight. That'll tell you right then and there. I can tell you this: Sean Porter healed real well. He heals. He heals. Yeah, Tupac, he stayed right up the street from him. I seen him. Canelo. Say Canelo better worry about Danny Jacobs. I agree right there. I agree. I didn't like Jacobs' last fight, though. I didn't like Jacobs' last fight. It concerned me. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't, he won, but it wasn't like a woo, like, I'm going with Canelo in this fight. I don't think Jacobs is going to win. Porter is a pressure fighter who is not fighting that way anymore. Porter is, if it comes to a boxer, he will lose. Porter, are you sure Sean Porter, who fought Ugas last week, Porter, who won very questionable split decision? That's what I'm saying. The question was, do I think Spence or Porter will beat Spence? I think Porter will demolish. I think Spence will demolish Porter. Spence will demolish Porter. That's why he told him. Y'all heard him at the fight. He said, Sean Porter cannot sit at my dinner table. He cannot sit at my dinner table. All right. So he let you know. Don't even ask me about Sean Porter. He's terrible. I don't want him. I'd rather not fight. Porter is a B fighter. He just be putting that pressure on people. He put that pressure on people. That would be very, very interesting if Pacquiao was to knock Spence out. Very, very interesting. It would be very, very interesting. I agree. He can't sell a family dinner. Gene or John. Hopefully, I'm saying. Hopefully, it's either Gene or John. Either one. Yeah, I agree. But it won't happen. It will not. Spence don't want no part of Porter. No. Porter, remember just 3 years ago, Porter was quiet, guys. I like the quiet Porter. That's the silent assassin. I like the quiet Porter. All this talking now, I don't like all of that. Yes, he can sell out a family. And for sure, no. If Pac knocks Spence out, then we definitely need a Pac Mayweather rematch. I still don't want to see that fight. Mikey will go back to lightweight, guys. He's not going to retire. It's too much money out here. Mikey will go back to lightweight. He has to. Or you're going to have to go down to 140. 147, that's too much. He's too small for, top-notch competition. He got to go to 140. Too bad you can't, lit squad. And we got some people who are upset because Garcia lost tonight, huh? Superdell, can government that zap your... Say what? No, government can't zap your box. The government has nothing to do with your streaming device. Absolutely not. Not if you're in the United States. I can only speak for if you stay in the United States. Does Regis... no, I still think Mikey. Look, I think Mikey is top notch. Again, Mikey moved up 2 weight classes to go against a king. He ain't go against just no regular old fighter, guys. No, rank number 6, 7, 8. He went to the top notch guy. So I don't think Porter is done, not right now, because he's still winning. Until somebody knock him out 2 times in a row, then that's when I'll say that. Fight sticks say I may be old, but I'm on it. Yeah, that's what they talking, Jordan. I mean, what the fuck do people think was going to happen? Absolutely. Mel Toretto, I agree with you. Mel, I agree with you 1,000%. Say Garcia, the most technically sound fighter out here. We must not be talking about Mikey Garcia. Which fight will bring in the biggest payday? The biggest payday right now would be Wilder and Anthony Joshua. I think that and they will have to fight over there in the hometown where they could fill up 100,000 seat stadium. I think that would be huge for boxing. That would be the biggest payday out right now. Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. I think that would be huge for the sport. Overhyped Loma, no chance with Mikey. I think Mikey will win, honestly. I think it'll be a good fight though, but I think Mikey will win. Yeah, right. He got outboxed, outclassed. He got outdone everything. Porter got 2 fights. Oh man, Peter Lewis. So how box my Android box adapter just stopped in short circuit? I mean, Peter Lewis. I don't know what type of box you got, but over here we deal with a lot of like Amazon products. We deal with the Nvidia Shield. Some well-named brand Android devices. So I don't know what devices you have. If you got a budget Android TV box, then yeah, sometimes that happens. But always have a backup. We always teach you to have a backup for everything. Have a backup box, have backup applications to watch your movies and TV shows, have a backup Kodi, so you'll have a Kodi fork, have a backup IPTV service just in case your main one go out. Always have a backup, Peter. I didn't like his commentating. I think first of all, he's talking too loud. Did he do he did an okay job, but when they got to when they told him who was winning the rounds after the 6 and he said he had him 4-2, that's when I lost respect for Sean Porter. Hey Tommy, I got you. Tommy Knocker said, yes, I'm upset. I lost my bet. Can you give me back some money, please, mate? See, Tommy, if you would have got in touch with me, I would have told you not to bet. See, I would have told you not to bet. Hey, he was a lucky charm. He was definitely a lucky charm. Wilder, Anthony, who I got in the early rounds, I will go with Wilder. I give Wilder the first 4 rounds. That'll be the best chance to knock out Anthony Joshua. After that, the skill's going to kick in. As y'all paid attention to Wilder's last few fights, he has a hard time with boxers. But now, if you stand there in front of him, if Joshua stand right there in front of him, then that's going to give Deontay a high percentage of him knocking Joshua out. Now, you got to remember, Joshua chin is not all that great, guys. Remember, Klitschko knocked him down. You know, he done got hurt in other fights. So, but as he keep fighting, he's getting better and better and better. I think Anthony Joshua, the boxer, will beat Deontay Wilder. But now, if they want to stand in there and go blow for blow, then it's going to go. Deontay Wilder is going to catch Joshua and knock him out. What's up, Sean Kelly? I don't know what Mikey's saying. Maybe an extra payday. Who do you have between Joshua and Wilder? Yep, I just said it. Juanito, what's up? Who won? Spence. It wasn't even Spence won all 12 rounds in my book. Tyson Fury got hands though. Yep. Tyson Fury actually, I think, won that fight against Wilder. Yep. And I did that. I called that fight too. And I went on a rant. And that's the reason why a lot of people don't like boxing now. Hey guys, I have a question. Manny on his prime versus Spence right now. Who do you think who would win the fight? Ryan Garcia. The thing about it, you know, in boxing during Manny's prime, allegedly there was a lot of juicing going on, a lot of steroid use. So, you know, just like in baseball, you know, in my eyes, I put an asterisk by Manny because he refused to take the Olympic, testing. When we're going to test you anytime we want to, we can pop in on you. We're going to test you before the fight and after the fight. And he refused to do it. He refused to do it. You got to ask yourself, why did he refuse to do it? Yep, he's not. But if he could stay away, if he could box Wilder, he will win. So yeah, Mikey wouldn't definitely knock him. I don't know if he'd knock him out, but it'd be Mikey would win hands down. Somebody gonna have a black eye, and it won't be Mikey. Yeah, Mikey saw them dollars, them diamonds. Absolutely. Right there. So he was on that juice. I agree. Allegedly, right? All right, man. Be safe out there, Mel. Thank you for coming through, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here too, because it's going on 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time out here in Detroit. So, guys, hey, I got Mikey, Durrell. I got Mikey all the way. Do you think Mikey will be the same fighter after this beating? Yeah, he would go back to normal. If he go back to his weight class or go down to 140, I think he'd be all right. He just, hey, sometimes we got to try things, you know, and just see if we can accomplish it. Mikey position is already set in stone. Great fighter. Yep. So guys, hey, salute to y'all for coming in tonight. Hearing this commentary on this fight. Again, it was a nice fight, skill set fight. I just thank y'all for allowing me on your devices. But if you're not subscribed to the channel and you want to learn how to cut the cable cord, You want to learn how to watch these big mega pay-per-view fights for free or near free, or for pennies, definitely subscribe to the channel. All right, don't forget to smack that thumbs up too, guys. Appreciate it. Again, I do this on every major fight, not all fights, but every major fight. Depending on UFC, who the names behind it, I go live on that too. So I'm gonna let y'all go on here, go to somebody else's channel and listen to their commentating. But salute, guys. But again, you want to save some money, some real money, definitely subscribe to the channel. I'm Superdell. Thank you for allowing me to be on your device hosting this. And I'll see you on the next one. I'll talk to y'all. Peace out, guys. Be safe. Peace.